guys, and welcome to another hairstyling video. One of my first videos that went viral was me styling a fun hippie hair idea. I did a whole series on my TikTok of a bunch of hippie hair ideas, but on my YouTube channel I thought that it would be fun to do some longer form hair tutorials for you guys. For the first one, you're gonna need 2 elastic hair bands, and then you're gonna take your hair and just part it down the middle. Okay, so now I have my 2 sections of hair, and I'm just going to grab the one section, make sure I have all the pieces, and then I'm just going to pull out a couple pieces so not all of it is like back in the bun. So now I'm going to take my elastic and I am going to make a little bun right here on the side of my head. And then I just play around with it a little bit to get it the way that I want. I like how this one looks, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I really like how they look on their own, but you can also braid the 2 front pieces if you want, add a bandana, a scarf, whatever you wanna do, just to spice it up a little. I'm going to show you guys how I braid the 2 front pieces. Usually if you're planning on braiding the front pieces, before you pull the buns back, make sure you have enough hair to braid in the front, because I put my buns back and now I kind of have to like pull it out of the buns, and then it sometimes messes them up. So you're going to want to plan ahead, unlike me. Basically, I'm just going to start it out like I would a normal braid. As you can see here, the pieces are kind of falling into each other. I'm sure you can see that. Do not fix it. Let them be, just let them fall into each other like that. Just continue braiding the way you normally would. And then if it gets all wonky, you can just straighten it out a little bit. This is how I braid my little braids without an elastic, and it works so well. Basically, when you're like uncomfortable and cannot braid anymore, you just take your 3 sections, pull 2 to the side, and then make a little hole and flip your braid into it, and then just straighten it out, and there you have a little tiny braid in the front. Trying to put like an elastic on this tiny of a braid is really difficult. So now we're going to do that on this side. Okay, so now you have 2 cute little braids in the front, and you can also add a bandana, which I will show you how to do. Put it right under the buns, tie it in the back. Personally, I'm not a fan of this braid in my eye all the time, but you win some, you lose some, I guess. I get a lot of questions asking how I remove these little braids, and honestly, it's literally the same as you would with a normal braid. You just start at the bottom. Sometimes it's a little tight at the bottom, so you gotta be very slow and very gentle. If I did have fingernails, I could just kind of help use my fingernails, but I bite my nails very short, so my nails are very stubby because it's really tiny. Like, the braid is so tiny at the bottom. But my biggest advice is to be very slow. So now we're going to this one. This one I did a lot more loosely, so this one's why am I going fast? Someone stop me. I get so impatient. Oh my goodness. This one I didn't do as tight though, so it's kind of falling out slowly on its own. So yeah, this one is a little bit easier. Why am I going so fast? Okay, so now that we finished the first hairstyle, we are going to move on to the second one. For the next one, you're going to need your same elastic, just one of them. And now I'm just doing the same technique as I did in the first hairstyle, where I'm just pulling out the pieces of hair to like frame my face. So now I have my hair in a little ponytail. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take out from the back 2 chunks. So I think that's good thickness. Then I'm gonna do that on the other side here and put in the ponytail. Loosen the ponytail a little bit. Make a little hole here and put my hair under it. And then I'm going to just tighten it. I'm just gonna keep tightening it until it looks like that. It just gives this cute little height to the ponytail that I really like. Okay, so now we're gonna do something with these side pieces that we pulled out. We're just gonna take each one and braid them. Okay, so one braid done, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now we have our two braids braided, and now we're going to wrap them. I have a tutorial video, like an in-depth one on how to wrap hair on my channel. It was one of the first videos that I did, so if you want to go check that out, you can. So I just have some cord here, and I'm just gonna take, I have it really knotted, and I should store this way better so I don't have to deal with these issues, but I never think of that in the moment. I only think about it when I'm struggling trying to unknot it. Wow, that is a huge knot. Okay. Hold on. Okay, well, I didn't untangle it, but at least it's better than it was. Okay, so now I just take my cord, fold it in half, and like I said, there's a more in-depth tutorial on how to do this on my channel. I'm just gonna cut a piece that's a little bit longer than my hair. And then I'm just going to put the cord on either side and tie a knot. And then I am just going to wrap the cord around the braid, just with this X pattern. And then I'm just gonna wrap it around the end a couple times and double knot it. Okay, so there is the X wrap on the braid, and now we just have to do it on this side. Okay, so now both of them are wrapped. Okay, that's it. And this is the second style. So we're on the last hairstyle, and for this one you're going to need, again, our elastic and 2 bobby pins, and then I don't know what this is called, but it's that like jewelry ball chain, I don't know, it's a chain. You can find it at the craft store, and it's literally just a long, never-ending chain of this stuff. I cut 2 of mine to the length of my hair, so we're just gonna set those aside, and now we're gonna again take out our pieces that we want in the front, and then we're just going to pull some of the hair back, just like half of your hair, like not that much, half of the hair into a loose and messy, just a bun in the back, and then just adjust it to how you want it to look. Okay, so I just adjusted it the way that I wanted it to look, so it just looks super messy and loose. And now I'm going to take one of my strands of this chain. I'm gonna put it in my bobby pin like this so I can attach it to my hair at the top. So I'm gonna put this bobby pin up at the top of my hair. So it's kind of like hidden. And then we're gonna use the chain as the 3rd strand of our braid. So we're just gonna grab a chunk of hair, split it in 2, just braid all the way down. And that is what it looks like with the chain braided in. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side of our hair. Oops. Oopsie. There you have 3 awesome, funky hairstyles that you can try. If you try them, please tag me. I want to see you guys in these hairstyles. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social media for more content like this. And thanks again for watching. Love you guys.